just an average Joe, got me a regular life. I live 6 days.
Delta blues rocker Steve Azar is touring the country, but still finds time to get up close and personal with students involved in John Haley Elementary's after-school program.
Yeah, well, you know, I've been so fortunate to be chosen by Bob Seger to do his tour and his whole group, and so we've been out with him for quite a while, and we've got another 6 or 7 weeks together before we take a break. So we've been in great cities, great venues. We're obviously in Dallas playing the American Airlines Arena tonight. And I think that it's going to be a great evening. It's a good start to set in a little reality in my life, you know, and also it makes me feel like I'm home.
And that's where a lot of kids go after school, home. Some of them all alone until their parents come home from work. But John Haley Elementary, along with 9 other Irving schools, takes part in an after-school program made possible by the 21st Century Grant.
The focus is to be comprehensive in what we provide. The state Texas Education Agency stresses that it's not a homework program, that's just one part of it. So they start the day with students receiving snacks. They do about 30 minutes of homework, and they go into about an hour of academic support, and usually all the academic classes are taught by certified teachers. Usually the second part of the program at most schools, at about 5 or 5:30, is what we call the fun part, the enrichment part.
Azar has teamed up with a national program called School Aliance, which shares the same ideas about enriching our students during after-school hours.
I've got 3 kids of my own at home, and I know when I was approached by the School Aliance to maybe be some sort of spokesperson in certain places as I go on touring, to show the importance of how many kids aren't able to have anywhere to go after school.
So if you start finding something you really love, you know, in your life, this is the time to start nurturing it and convincing yourself you can do it, you know.
Right before he sang, he told the kids that if they have a passion, now's the time to nurture it. So if he's where he is now, he said he's been doing music as a child. If he would, who's to say where he would be if he would have had a teacher after school or somewhere to go each day from 3 to 6 to play the guitar. So small things like origami and cup stacking and fencing, kids can really get into it now and build on something that's going to take them somewhere. So I think the opportunity is great.
I think it's kind of, if you think about it, 14 million children, have nowhere to go from 3 to 6. They're not looked after. That's a big number, and if we're going to make, our country a better place to live, it seems like we got to take care of that.